Today we got a massive shard pull session. I'm gonna pull like 17 of my own shards, whatever I have, and I'm gonna pull like 300 shards for Gods and Legends hammer. So let's see what we get. I haven't been making a lot of shard pull videos, and many people have been saying that why don't I do them, and the reason mainly is that usually I don't really have many shards to pull, so if I just pull a couple shards I feel like it's kind of not worth it to make a video about them. But today I'm also pulling for somebody else, so we got way more shards to go through, and he's pretty much looking for Ukraine duo, I guess, so let's see what we get. I mean, who isn't looking for Ukraine duo? Does something else really matter nowadays anyway? I mean, I think he wants Yumeko as well, but that's pretty much it. I think he has like a quite large, okay, that's not starting well. I think he has a large amount of legendaries, so he's pretty much only looking for the top champions, but let's see. Okay, I'll type it down. So we got the first legendary at 253. I guess we're gonna have at least one more again. I'm putting notes for his pity pool, even though it's gonna be on the video, but let's just calculate it. Have some statistics about it. I don't think he really cares about any epics, but he said that if there's some new epics he wants me to keep them, so I will keep that in mind. But yeah, we're pretty much only looking for Ukraine duo and Yumeko. Yakarl is a bummer. I also got one of those pulled myself pretty recently, actually. I think it was last year, so I mean relatively recently, because I don't really get void legendaries very often, like twice per year, so within 1 year is recently. And of course, if you're not into this stuff, you can close your eyes, but we are gonna sacrifice all of the rares and not gonna like keep them for champion training. I actually haven't been doing this myself either until pretty recently. I have been starting to do this as well, because I don't need more champions to do training events. And wait, is there training event up? Yeah, I don't need them, so there's no point to try to save them and rank up everything, because I got plenty. And my vault is always filled anyway, and I'm kind of stubborn, and I don't want to max out my faction guardians and what's the other one? Vault and the reserve vault, or whatever it's called. This is a funny story. I think I've told this before, so I'm not sure if I have told it in video, but people who know me from official Discord might know this story pretty well. But long time ago, in a galaxy far away, when clan versus clan was a new thing and it was just released, I was in this clan for a long time. I'm not gonna say what clan it is, though the people who know its clan, but I mean, I don't have issue with the clan, so I'm not gonna say their name. You can easily find out though if you want to know. But I was in a clan, CVC was released. I of course had very low player power. I think I was maybe like 3 million player power, something like that. And of course they wanted somebody else that would do more points in CVC. So I got removed from the clan that I was in long time ago. I mean, not long time ago. I was long time in that clan, and they were offering me to move to another clan inside the cluster, and of course I kind of took offense to that and I left. And yeah, after that I have kind of had this thing that I don't want to really like I don't want to artificially inflate my player power, because it doesn't matter, and I think it's stupid that people care about it. And then it has kind of like perverted to the point that I don't even want to increase my champion vault because I don't really need it, and it will just increase my player power, and I kind of want to stay low player power just to stick it to the people who care about it. I mean, I could be way lower player power as well. I mean, I have my vaults full, so I could get like all the way to 5 million player power if I really wanted. So it's not like I'm keeping it super low on purpose, but I also don't want to artificially inflate it, so I'm staying pretty low player power. Let's see if he got any new epics. Okay, there's no new epics, so we can feed all of them. But yeah, that's the short. Does he have this? I'm gonna keep this anyway. Wait, I guess we're gonna pull so many epics that I will have to feed epics. Okay, but anyway, so I'm kind of low on storage space because I don't want to buy anymore because I don't really need it, so anyway. We got a Gala, but who cares? I mean, Taras is too OP, you can't use Gala anymore, and nobody's running Rotos defense except some free-to-play plebs, but none of the Giga Chads in Top Platinum Arena are running Rotos or Mortu, so Gala is kind of useless again. Anyway, I have kind of this weird complex with player power, but I kind of hate it, so I'm always saying, okay, come on, let's get a good one. Okay, he's not gonna be happy about this. So first we got Jakar, and then we got Supreme Elhen, and that was that. We got 133 left, so maybe we can get one more, who knows. But yeah, he's not gonna be happy about this. I wouldn't. I mean, as you might know, I have legendary terrible luck with Void Shards, because even though I did get a double Void legendary pull this year, I mean, the other one was pity pull out of the two, to be fair, but I have only pulled 8 Void legendaries in like 4.5 years of playing this game, so my rate with Void Shards is very low. But maybe it can turn around, because all you need is one good pull and then you're suddenly good. So maybe if I just pull one marriage score, one lockout, I will not even complain about my Void Shard RNC anymore, but we will see. But he will not be happy with me if I get some bad RNC today, so hopefully we will get something better next time. If it's just gonna be Jakar and yeah, I got some my father's sister is visiting me, and there's some children on the background, but yeah, if it's just gonna be Jakar and Supreme Elhen, he's gonna not be happy about this. It is kind of sad that it's so, like, you get so little Void Shards, they are super expensive, you can very rarely get any legendaries, and there's only couple ones that really matter and nothing else really matters in the end game, but you have heard this million times, so as I mentioned before, I think this is kind of controversial. I'm not sure if everybody really agrees with me, but instead of doing a lot of very tiny, irrelevant buffs, what we need is nerfs, and we don't even need that many nerfs. If they just nerf like 5 to 10 champions, they can pretty much fix the balance and make PvP a lot more interesting and competitive again. But for now, everybody is praying for Taras and Mariska, and if you don't get them, then you pretty much, you're lost in PvP. You might as well quit the game or not do arena, or you're at least not gonna do very well, so come on. Nope, we got like 50 left, so we're also gonna take a look at his champions, like to give him some feedback about the builds, but he said that he hasn't been playing Classic Arena in a few months, so I'm not really sure what we should expect, but they are gonna be outdated builds. So making some new builds from scratch is gonna take a lot of like looking at the items, and it's not gonna be something that I really like to make videos about because it will take way too long time. Like when I do arena takeovers, they take hours, often like 3 to 5 hours. They are not like done in 30 minutes. It kind of depends, but like generally I have to like ascend like hundreds of gear pieces if I want to do it properly, so I have to go through all of the items first and then I can look at the builds, and I probably have to gear like 20 different champions. So I mean, it depends on the type of account, but I have like, I mean, I have done some takeovers. I haven't done like hundreds, but maybe like a couple dozen maybe. But most takeovers, like the people who ask me for takeovers are players who have been playing this game for years, and they have a lot of items that they haven't gone through, and they are not some quick jobs to do. But okay, let's see what we get. There's only 50 voids left, but if we can just get one even half decent void. Okay, he's gonna hate me. Okay, so we got three voids, I mean legendaries, so the raid is good, but all of these three are trash, like Supreme Elhain, Kornar, and what was the one that we pulled? Oh yeah, Carl, but all of them suck, so this is not good. Wait, did I just pull Mystery Shards? Okay, well, maybe Mystery Shards will give us some luck. I thought that I clicked the voids, but I don't think I did. Come on. Come on, let's get one more legendary. How much we got left? Let's do 3 small pulls and then do one final 10 pull. But I think it's pretty much game over, and he's not gonna be satisfied with this outcome. Okay, nice, we got one more legendary. Yeah, okay, Jingwon. Okay, so we had very nice raids. I mean, we got 4 legendaries, I guess, but they were pretty much the worst possible void legendaries that you can get in this game. So he's not gonna be happy with me after this. Okay, can we get one more legendary? Maybe if we can get 2 legendaries in the last 10 pull, it would be kind of good. But if it's gonna be another Jingwon, then that's not really gonna fix this. Okay, well, that sucks. I think we had like 300 voids, or like, was it 283 or something like that? A little bit under 300, and we did get 4 legendaries. So the raids were good, but they are all like the worst of the worst void legendaries you can get. I mean, even with like if we just randomly got 4 void legendaries, there is still quite many good ones, so we should get at least 1 or 2 good legendaries, but all of these suck, and probably they will never be relevant in the game. I mean, one of them was a fusion, one is a free champion, one is a duo champion that was released long time ago, and then one is Jingwon, so I think that pretty much sums it up. I guess they were new. Let's see. I guess everybody but Jakar is new to him, but I don't think he's gonna be very excited about these champions. Wait, he didn't have a Supreme Elhain. Oh yeah, he hasn't pulled it. I guess he can get Faction Guardians out of it, but he probably, yeah, he has everything maxed. No, not everything maxed. But he does have High Elves maxed, so he's not gonna care about that one. Anyway, I'm sorry about this, but it is what it is, and let's take a quick look at his arena teams. I mean, okay, I don't never know what we are looking at. Okay, so Baron team, as you know, Baron is kind of out of the meta. It's almost not usable against Taras. I guess there is a team comp that people are running where they have let's see if he has it, where they use I don't know, it's Orc, where they use Nodgar with he doesn't have Nodgar. Yeah, so there is a team comp where you use Nodgar to get the enemy Taras HP low. Like you basically, he kills himself and then he gets the Taras low HP, and then he gets revived with full turn meter every time he dies with 1 turn cooldown. But you can basically kill Taras pretty much instantly at the start of the fight, and then you just nuke the enemy twice with Baron, and it is pretty consistent team to farm like Taras teams. But you need like lockout, Nodgar and Baron for it, but he doesn't have them, or he doesn't have Nodgar, so he can't even do that team comp. Let's see what else can he do. But yeah, Charged is definitely better than Baron, but I have seen people running that one team with Baron. I mean, Baron is still good, but it is kind of outdated in the current meta. People are pretty much using like Jakar, Taras, and yeah, pretty much those as snooker. Little bit of Baron, but he isn't considered top champion. Same with Rotos. I mean, I'm using Rotos, but nobody else is really using it. Cupidos is usable, but also very off meta. Oh, okay, he does have Taras, so he can make the Taras teams. I mean, he has lockout, right? I think he has Baron, but not Yumeko. Let's see. Yeah, no Yumeko. And yeah, he does have Baron, so he could make the team with lockout or like Warlord, Shamail. First. Yeah, Shamail, lockout, Taras, and Necret. Yeah, he has Necret, yeah. I mean, you can do it with Rotos as well, but people do prefer Taras in it because he's much better at killing, kill everything. He's better at killing Taras teams, he's better at killing UDK and killing true UDK, and he has better matchup so with Harima, so he should probably go with that team. Maybe we will which team can we replace? Let's replace this team. He has to look at that team closer later, but let's just make the template for it. Surely he has Shamail on his account. Wow, there is so many maxed out voids. Okay, there's Shamail. I'm not sure which one is the... Let's go with the higher player power one. Yeah, like Turvold or Rotos will both work here. The basic premise is that you go before the enemy lockout because Taras is going to fear your team, and Shamail is going to remove the fears and then give turn meter to your lead champion. That's why we're using Warlord lead, and then basically like the nuker can pretty much be anything, but of course he's gonna go with Taras. Man, I'm so bad at finding champions on these kind of accounts. Okay. It's a very fast warlord, not like super high accuracy. For like for this team comp, you of course want to build the warlord in high accuracy, and it doesn't necessarily need to be super high speed. You still want to have speed, but the priority is that you have enough accuracy to block out everything in the game. And I think is this enough? I think, yeah, this is enough level of blessing to get accuracy, so that's good. I almost thought that I clicked the Necret and he had 355 speed Necret. But it is still pretty fast, which works well in this. I guess you could have it slower than Turvol, but either one works. But yeah, I guess we'll have to go through that later. Anyway, I think that's the team that he should go with. Is there any other teams that he should do? That's like very popular team that tons of people run. Of course, there is different variations to this, and you can run it slightly differently in many ways, but this is the basic setup. There are some mosquitoes harassing me again. I was fishing today with like the children of my father's sister, and they were swimming and we were fishing and so on, and I'm like full of mosquito bites already, and now they are still harassing me even inside. Haven't they like drank enough my blood? At least let me do this video in peace. Okay, I think he should pretty much use that team and maybe run the Cupido's offense against some teams, though I will run this with not with Python. It should be with, well, it depends on fight, but Brockney or something else, but not Python. Let's see. I guess it will be very hard to find Brockney. Surely he has a Brockney, yeah. Maybe he's using it in PvE, probably. Oh no, it's with bow and armor. Okay, let's just put Brockney there. I didn't see a Cupido's preset with Brockney, right? Okay, so you can run that with something else than Brockney too, but let's start it off with Brockney. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there is other teams that you can do, but doing like 15 different teams is confusing when you can just do everything with 2. Does he have defense? Okay, this is not his actual defense. Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming when you have so many champions to like comprehend what he should build. Let's quickly look at the Duchess builds. So he has a slow bolster Duchess. Yeah, it's like okay. It's not super slow, but it's still pretty slow and pretty tanky, so I guess it's good. You can use it against, well, against anything, but especially against Ukos in live arena, so that you don't get block debuffs on you. And I guess this is, wait, this is in the offense. What build is this? Okay, this build I don't understand. It's a slow stone skin Duchess, or like medium speed to slow without resistance, and it's not tanky. I guess I'm not sure if he has stone skin, or I guess he doesn't use this build. Yeah, it's not event clubbed. I assume that it's going to be his offense Duchess, but does he have one more Duchess? No? No, okay, he does. Okay, this is his offense one, yeah. That makes sense. I guess this is just a spare Duchess that he doesn't use for anything. Does he have multiple Necrets? Yeah, he does, he does. Well, yeah. As a defense, he should probably run something similar as I do, unless he uses Warlord, like Duchess, Necret, probably Rotos, and the last pick is kind of flex slot. It could be UDK, Warlord, Python, many things, Ukko. I think that's pretty much what he should run. Of course, he could do something with Ursuka as well. But I would probably do the other one. Yeah, there's quite many, yeah, Void Legendaries. I guess that isn't... How many does he have? Okay, well, not that many. I mean, there's many, but I thought there were going to be more. Okay, so like almost 40. Well, he does have many of the other good ones, just not Taras and Mariska. And like Taras, Mariska, Georgit, and Yumeko. I guess that's the ones that he's missing out of the good ones. Yeah, that's pretty much what I recommend. Like, of course, he should use Turvold in Classic Arena offense and maybe go with similar defense and as I do in Classic Arena, and I think that's about it for the ideas I have. I would have to go through his gear more closely and think about it more, but I think probably it's just some kind of Rotos defense with Necret. He could do Harima, of course, as the last one too, but if he runs it with Duchess, he doesn't have any, or like very little heals, so if he wants to spice things up, maybe he can make some kind of resistive build with Harima, Necret and Rotos or something like that, but that would be very niche to do something weird. Anyway, that's it. Wait, I want to quickly look. Classic Arena, not Live Arena. I keep clicking Live Arena and I do it accidentally. Oh yeah, I can't see what teams he's using. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I don't think he got very lucky. I hope you guys have better luck with the Void event. But that's it. See ya. What's up, guys? So I'm 54 shards into the pity pool on Voids. It's not going to happen anytime soon. When I'm close to it, I will save it for Yumeko or Warlord Tenax. But for now, I will pull with this and see what happens. But maybe I get lucky today and I actually get something good. Up to till this point, I have only pulled 2 champions in the entire like 4.5 years of playing Raid. Void champions, Void legendaries, that are not pity pool. And the other one actually was this year, because I had that weird event that I pulled Tormin and Acresia in the same 10 pool. One of them was pity and the other one was not, but outside of that I have only had one non-pity pool. I think it was my Guardial. It was either my Guardial or my first Necret, but whichever I pulled first, but I think it was Guardial, yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens. Nope. Gala is nice, but not very necessary anymore. I wish we could empower epics, because that would be very interesting, but even if it was less stats, but sadly they didn't give us that option. I'm also gonna pull the void shards for somebody else, and hopefully he will get more lucky than me. I think he will have a lot more shards, so he's bound to get something at least. Okay, well, that was only 17 shards, so it's to be expected. But I will add to that to my notes, and when I'm close to the pity pool, then I will save it for the right time. But unlucky.